No, you're on. Yeah, you're on the chat one.
Hello, yeah. I backed out the app. I backed out the app and it just closed the stream. Just put something in the chat, just so the chat pops back up for me. It's not putting anything in the chat, is it?
No, yeah, so. Oh. There we go.
So using this app as well, I don't think I can sort of tag the video or anything like that. So limit you can find it. I'll put a description, but
Are you back, Callum?
he's probably playing Xbox, isn't he?
Probably. He says he's back on. Oh yeah, he is.
Hello.
I'm Callum.
Oh.
Still not moving.
No. It's very strange, isn't it? What's going on?
Do you want to be my friend? Sorry, I've got enough friends.
No. He likes to. I wish I could record this Emirates taking off.
But you subscribe to the channel. Okay, you can be our friend.
Yeah, it'd be cool to get like a nice video.
I know.
Very strange. What is going on? Is there any news on Facebook or anything, Callum, of what's occurring?
So he hasn't seen anything.
Yeah, it's crazy the amount of things that are waiting.
That's waiting to come out. That one's just, that's coming, wanting to come out. That
Yeah.
one is, that one's just landed.
Nobody can go anywhere, can they?
No.
No way. What F1 race was that?
Is the weekend too early?
2 weekends early, I think.
Oh, he's got a crystal ball. That's it.
What?
Just look what he said.
Right.
Today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 282 Corfu is moving.
Good. Something happening there.
Yeah, so he's lifting off.
No, he's going. He's changed his mind.
He's turning.
Can I be a mod? I can't do it without doing it through the YouTube app. So no, not until I hit 50 subscribers.
Can I be a mod?
Yeah,
Oh.
but only when I've got the YouTube thing. It's annoying, really. I don't understand why you need 50 subs to do a live stream on mobile, but you can do live stream on computer.
Yeah. So he might have had a technical fault.
It's probably just not got, maybe not got enough fuel. They might have said to him, look, like, your slot's going to be another like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And they probably said, well, taking into account the fuel, excess fuel they need for if there's an emergency, they might not have enough excess fuel to go.
I'm a nice man.
But I'm a nice man. That's nice, Callum. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on the 2-way. We'll see whether it crosses back over. Well, it's going to have to, isn't it? It's going to have to cross back over 2-3 right, but then whether it sort of vacates back up and across again at the back of the queue, or whether it goes back to stand.
Yeah. Looks like the 2E taking its place is 2 roads. It's a Boeing 737-800.
Yep. Yeah, I've never seen it like this at Manchester before. I don't know what's going on. This is what it's like at sort of 7 o'clock in the morning, but there's movement. Would have been great down there. Would have been able to zoom in and everything. It wouldn't have been nothing happening.
That 2E is not really moving.
No, nobody's going anywhere. But there was a Euro Wings earlier that did the same thing. Right, 2 is off. And this one's going 2 roads. 737-800. So the Emirates has started to taxi. I don't think it's going to get very far, but it's started to move. It's probably going to go from 2-3 right now in our look. It's made a left turn taxiway, but I don't know whether that's just to free up the space or whether he is heading down towards 2-3 ways. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Japan's leaving at 7:30.
Yeah, it's about 25 minutes late probably.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's keep an eye on this A380 and see what's happening. Hopefully it's just going to follow across the Jet 2 and it's not heading further north. Is the quality a little bit better now, Callum? Because I did zoom out a bit. Just a little bit. So next to depart is Jet 2 and it's off to Palma de Mallorca and he's rolling now. avoiding some form of weather because he's took quite a tight left bank.
So it looks like he's going back to the gate.
Yeah, 2 is returning back to stand.
Just got Jet 2 crossing the other runway. I don't know the wait names.
2-3 right.
Why is it 2-3?
Because it's 230 degrees
Oh.
in the compass. Oh, near about, rounded off. Did you give my dad the channel name?
Yeah, I sent him a link.
You did? Oh, okay.
Right, so KLM to Amsterdam.
Sounds V7 on 800.
800.
This will be up pretty quick. It's not far, is it? Amsterdam?
No. No, that'd be 1.5 hours, right?
About an hour?
Is it the Welcome to Dubai? What's it called?
Destination Dubai. DUBAI. Send him a link.
He does watch live
You
streams.
can subscribe to the channel. We're not big to get that 50.
I know. We'll get it. Oh.
Yeah, it's very light thunder.
Yeah. One went into Heathrow this morning. Destination Dubai. Really early.
Yeah. Yeah, they're quite frequent. Did you tell them to subscribe?
I haven't done.
You haven't? Why haven't you? Supposed to be helping me? Do you know a Connor? You sound just like him. I don't know. Well, I used to have a friend Connor in school, but not seen him for about 13 years. So, the Emirates is crossing over now, 2-3 right. Yeah.
I changed that this morning, didn't you?
Yes, yeah, because it was delayed.
Try zooming in the Emirates.
I'll give it a go. It's not going to be too clear. Right, okay, so we do have the destination Dubai. Wow, that's quality with a K, that, isn't it? That really is quality with a K.
Potato quality.
Yeah, yeah. So let's zoom that back out. Who? No. Give me the option to time you out then, Callum.
Blocked.
Just tried zooming in and I was pinched to comment instead.
Right, so it looks like this is the next one.
So tap Portugal, Embraer 195 off to Lisbon. That's the next one due out, and it looks like we've got a heavy on finals. Yep, so we've got Bayman Bangladesh from Schlecht to Manchester. I've never seen that once before actually.
The TUI has just gone offline. Oh.
Yeah. There's the Bangladesh 780. Too far away for us to see, isn't it? But it is there.
Don't dare us.
So the Emirates A380 is just holding Tango 1 just behind the Jet 2. So we're at least going to get the Jet 2 come out first before we get the Emirates. Extremely delayed. I think I've ever seen one this late. Won't be long till the evening flight lands. It's normally due in about 7:30. So if that's on time, then there's not much of a gap between the two.
Yeah, 7:03 is true.
That's a couple of minutes then. It's not far out. So they've had to get it out of the way, haven't they? Because we're running out of space. Since there's no action or anything, we'll do a bit of bike spotting for a moment. Hopefully it doesn't fall off. It'd be rather embarrassing, wouldn't it?
What's the 787?
787 was Bayman Bangladesh. Yeah, there's some quite dark clouds not too far behind us. I'll pan the camera around so you can have a look. I don't know if it'll do it justice. Not really. Makes it look quite bright, doesn't it? But I can assure you it doesn't look very appealing. So hopefully we can get all the departures before that rolls in. Speaking of departures, there's nothing happening again. But we do have to tap Portugal on the runway, just waiting. And he's off. This one off to Lisbon, Embraer 195. Again, it's probably going to be quite an early rotation on this one. And then next up looks like it's the Jet 2, A321. Now let's have a look where this Emirates 380 is. Not far. Is there a potential for a 2-for-1 shot? Not with the live stream, of course, but with the camera. Might be able to get a 2-for-1, hadn't we? Maybe. There's a bit more of a delay. Probably going to be streaming for another half an hour, 35 minutes, all depending on how delayed or soon they get this Japan Air out. They have to get it out soon because there is runway swaps at 8 PM. Go back to single ops at 8 PM, so best hurry up.
Still estimated 7:30.
Yeah. See the other Emirates in the distance. We've got the EasyJet that's just sort of jumped in front. It's looking pretty dark behind us. So let's put his lights on, so it must be going. Yep, so next departure is Jet2 A321neo to Kos. Yeah, it gives you a rough idea now what the skies are like. You can see it a bit better now. It's not looking particularly friendly. So we've got no takers at the minute to go. We're sort of hovering again, aren't we? Yeah, we've lost that nice little gap that we had to view the Emirates. Both of them in the same shot. So joining the queue, we've also got the Turkish A330 coming out as well. We should have had the Ethiopian as well. That's not come out yet, has it? The Ethiopian A350. No, we missed out on a shot there. It was just 30 seconds later, maybe, something like that.
I've had a taker.
Yeah. So next on the roll, it's Jet 2 to Ford Ventura. Yeah, so we have destination Dubai next. To depart.
If you're just stand that
Yeah.
just so I can pan if need be.
Just going. This is the Emirates off to Dubai. That was nice. Thank you. Yeah, we are full of cold. We're battling the elements. We are battling the elements. So, yeah, I hope that was good. Hope Danny did a good job on the camera because I was taking pictures with the DSLR. The lights all over the place as well, so a bit awkward to get a decent shot, but they're in raw, so it'll be okay. There's a rather interesting cloud. I'm just going to pan it round. It's quite far, but that does not look pretty, does it? It's not coming this way, thankfully, but what is coming this way is so as I've just kicked the tripod. We're alright. We've got 6 viewers now. Who have you been sharing it to? Tickle Connor randomly. Right. There you are. So that was the Emirates off to Dubai. Very late. So there's going to be a lot of annoyed people on that plane, but as soon as they get there, that's the main thing, isn't it? Focus on the cold. Yeah. Oh, that's all I've been doing the last, what, 5 days? Yeah, it's been, yeah, not a nice one, has it? It's not been a nice one. We've both sort of had it. Well, Danny had it first, then Danny passed it on to my work colleague Dave, and then evidently, of course, I'm going to get it. There's no avoiding it at that stage.
I got it to work, passed it to your work.
Yeah, so yeah, it's going round, isn't it? But Danny got it someone from work, didn't you? So, you know, it's going to happen, isn't it, when you're in close quarters. So we've got an EasyJet on 23 left. It's ready to go to Venice. And then behind that we've got a couple of Ryanairs. And then we've got the Turkish 330 as well, which is coming out. It's going very dark right now. These clouds are really building in now, but we're going to see how it goes. We're going to keep going. And this is the EasyJet to Venice. I'm going to zoom just a little bit more in this time, just so you can sort of see. We're battling the elements with the zoom on the phone, but so that was a very bad panning there of me. I swiped on a comment instead of turning round. So next up is probably a Ryanair. Don't know which one yet. This weather system coming in is yeah, does not look good. Does not look good. You can see now the banking right instead of left. So I think maybe the delay with the departures is to do with the weather, maybe. There's no lightning or anything, but I'm sure when that starts coming down we're going to know about it. And we don't have any shelter where we are, so we're just going to have to embrace whatever comes down. But yeah, 8 viewers. This is the first live stream of the channel. It's going to be a bit ropey. We're trying to get to 50 subscribers so we can stream through YouTube directly. For some reason YouTube doesn't like you streaming through the mobile device. If you've got under 50 subscribers, you can do it on desktop, no problem. So I could stream at home, Flight Simulator, anything, no problem at all. But yeah, for some reason, with the mobile, it just doesn't like it, does it? So, but there we are. So yeah, if you sort of like what you see, or you want to see more, do give it a like, because it will help the algorithm with the stream, and give a subscription to the channel as well, as it will just help us out get to that 50. So yeah, we've got no takers on 2-3 left departure just yet. Everybody's just sort of static. It's got that dark. They've actually put the runway lights on there, so yeah, that's sort of a sense of what the lights getting like at the minute. I'm going to zoom all the way out just for a minute. So that's sort of the maximum quality, and that's the quality we'll get with the telephoto lens once we can use it. But for now we're just really restricted with what we got. So we've got an arrival, EasyJet. EasyJet. It's just landed on runway 23 right. It's come from Palma de Mallorca. Of course, it's coming to the 6 weeks holiday now, so it's holiday mode, isn't it? Spanish flights and European flights galore. A lot of flights, of course. Orlando, New York are going to be busy this time of the year. We've got another rejection, haven't we? We've got another rejection. Jet 2 to Bodrum. He's turning round. Yeah, so that's the third one we've seen. Surely to be quite a few more, but yeah, third one to be seen. So not sure what's going on there. It could be potentially a bit of the weather. It could be other factors. European airspace. I don't know if there's any ATC. You know, knocking about. Any ATC disruptions or people going on strike. This cloud though, it's a beefy one. It really is. You know, there's no sort of thunder or anything coming from it, but I am amazed. I think it's only a matter of time before it starts to hammer it down, but it'll make some nice spray shots if we can stay recording. I'll try and keep the live stream going, but it all depends on obviously what happens with the weather. We've got no cover here, so we've got to be a little bit careful. So yeah, but yeah, if you like the stream, just give it a like and give the channel a subscription. I would appreciate it, just to get to the 50. Plus we might need those likes to keep us going with this weather coming in. It's got really dark, it has got really dark. Again, the camera sort of compensates, doesn't it, for the exposure, but yeah, it's dropped dark. I took photos of the Emirates departure on the camera. They need a lot of editing. The light's all over the place. We're in sort of a shaded area here, and then the backdrop, it's quite bright in the distance over there, looking sort of northeast. So it's playing havoc on the exposure. So this next one is Ryanair off to Dublin. It's a nice short departure. Don't think they're going to send this one very far, but we'll see. Behind that looks like we've got another taker. It's going to be Lufthansa, and he's off to Munich. That's sort of the next one coming across. So we've still got quite a few heavies to come out. We've got the Turkish 330, we've got a Japan 777, and we've got an Ethiopian 350. I think there's also a TUI 78 to come out as well. Let's just give a bit more zoom back in on there. If any of you have got any access to weather radars, I would have a look in sort of the Chester area. It's looking pretty rough over there. I think I may even get the camera and take a photo. I think we just had a flash of lightning then. Did anybody see that? I think there was a flash of lightning. I don't know whether it was just my eyes deceiving me, but any keen person watching the cloud, I think you might have spotted it. I've seen it in the corner of my eye, but it could have just been me going a bit crazy. Yeah, very unusual formation, isn't it? I'm not too sure with cloud types. It's a red storm, but it's small. Yeah, it's luckily that bit's avoided us, because I think that would be extreme ender, wouldn't it, if that lot came over us. We're lucky, really. I think maybe, yeah, I think there was another flash then. Did anybody see it? Again, it was sort of in my peripheral. I looked away and then it happened, as it usually does. But just a very quick flash that was. So we've gone from plane spotting to cloud spotting, because it seems a bit more interesting than the planes at the minute, or what they've got to offer. We've got plenty lined up, but nothing's leaving, so just going to have to bear with it, aren't we? But yeah, there must be some serious rain over there. We've got a little bit of thunder sounds, but it could just be an aircraft at high altitude. It's hard to say, isn't it? So we've got a Lufthansa's taken 2-3 left. It's going to be another one that's going to be quick to get up. But we will pan the camera around in a second. I think this cloud's a bit more interesting to look at than the other way at the moment. We're all here for the Japan Airlines, but it's not coming just yet. We've got a little bit more time, haven't we? About another 10 minutes maybe till pushback. We need to hope it does it before 8 o'clock. So of course that's when they go back to single ops. So it'll be back to 2-3 right then. So hopefully
it's still
there's not much more of a delay. It was due out at 7:05, but it's been estimated for 7:30 now for quite a while, hasn't it? So we do have Lufthansa next. Let's just pan back round and get that. So I can't tag the video or anything because I'm not using the YouTube app. so I can't tag sort of any title. But this sounds pretty good, doesn't it? I'm just going to keep the camera on him a second. I want to see which way he goes. Of course, going to Germany, you'd think he'd bank right, and maybe he still will, but let's see what happens. Yeah. Oh no, he's levelled back out again. Going straight into that, isn't he? Straight into that. Yeah, there we go, there's the right bank. So we're going over Tatton Park. And there we go, it's gone. Straight into the cloud. That would have been really nice if we could have zoomed right in. Sort of just poofed away. Yeah, this Turkish 330 is next. This is the next one. Danny's going to take the camera to pan this one round. And again, there was another flash. That was quite a big flash then. I didn't have the camera pointing at it, but there was a big flash in that direction. Once the Turkish has departed, we'll pan it round and we'll keep it sort of pointed towards the west, northwest, because yeah, it's quite interesting over there. In fact, if it's not due to go just yet, I think we'll pan back round until the aircraft spools up, and then we'll spin back round again. Yeah, there was quite a flash over there, but it's looking the wrong way. The camera does automatically brighten as well, by the way, so I can't dull it down to make the clouds a bit more dramatic or anything. I mean, it's a lot darker in reality than it comes up on the phone screen. Okay, so Turkish is spooling, so we're going to bank back round again, and Danny's going to take control of the camera. It's gone extremely dark now.
It has.
It feels like it's sort of 9:30 of the night.
Yeah. Look at that cloud.
Yeah, we're just going to keep in this direction for now. We're very wonky on the tripod, aren't we?
Because you're at a high percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can unplug it for now.
There we go.
That was what was doing it.
That's doing it.
Right, we had the charging wide spending on the phone, so we tilted it around quite a bit. But yeah, there we've got the Turkish. Straight into that.
Oh, straight into that cloud.
So you can see it just sort of skimming the clouds.
Oh yeah.
Just about skimming the clouds. We can try and zoom in a little bit. Again, with a 1x magnification, we can't go an awful lot. There was another flash again, but it was pointing in the wrong direction. If I hadn't zoomed in, we would have seen that.
Just had a 787 Dreamliner
Qatar from
Qatar
Doha.
arrive.
So we're going to sort of pan this round a little bit, because just right on where the cloud ends, that Turkish should pop out sort of around there. We'll keep it panned there for a second. Yeah, so we do have a band of thunder moving in. There's the Turkish. Okay, a little bit further right than anticipated, but yeah, he's avoided that quite nicely, hasn't he? So again, I'm just going to zoom out so we can see the clouds. There. Did everybody see that? That was a good fork. That was.
I missed it.
That was a good fork. Right about in the middle of the screen now was where it went off. But yeah, we'll just keep it sort of pointed in that direction, and yeah. sort of, you know, when you're on holiday in Spain and you get them sort of storms rolling in and everything goes eerily quiet. See me, big mouth talking, but it's eerily quiet, and you've just got the sound of the wind coming through the leaves on the trees, and yeah, it's actually quite nice. But I'm going to shut up just for a minute or so, just so you can listen to it. We might get some thunder as well. So we do have a departure, Sun Express to Dalaman, but we're just going to stay on the cloud for now. We'll get the back end of it coming past anyway. I'll just pan it up a little bit more. But that is quite an impressive cloud structure, isn't it? Just going to stay this way just for now.
So update for Japan Airlines, estimated now 7:55.
Okay, so we're going to be right on the border here with the Japan Airlines as to whether we're going to get a 2-3 left departure or not. It's not an awful amount we can do from here at the minute. I mean, we can sort of head more down the runway. We could leave the stream going. Yeah, we need to make a decision in the next couple of minutes, I think, what we're going to do. We've got a while until we lose all light, you know, we've got till about sort of probably 9 o'clock, but yeah, just this runway change is going to potentially get in our way. Make a great painting that. There's lots of different textures and lots of contrast in that cloud. So it's nice, that. It's nice. A little bit more. Did anybody see the lightning? I don't know if the FPS on the camera picked it up or not. Did anybody get it? There was about 3 different. Oh, there was another one just there. We was too far across, so let's come back this way. Yeah, there was a good fork right across the screen, but yeah, we was pointing the wrong direction. So let's just look back that way again. Maybe we'll get another sight. So just bear with it. So we do have an EasyJet to Copenhagen. Here's the thunder there from the fork of lightning, so it's quite far away. It was good 30 seconds, wasn't it, from the fork to the sound, yeah. So it's sort of probably over sort of Northwich. Anybody over Northwich probably is right in the middle of it. You've got that interesting sort of band of cloud coming across, and then it's gone to much higher cloud. Yeah. But I think that's probably where the rain is. Is it 3D? You do know if it's not 3D, no one's going to watch it, isn't it? Yeah, can you do 3D now? Is that actually a thing? It never took off, did it, 3D? It's funny that, sort of mid-2000s, sort of 3D now available in cinemas, you know, 3D, and, you know, sort of, people give it a go, didn't they? But, sort of, just quite expensive to produce as well, isn't it, you know, for the camera team, and, you know, for the actually amount of people that can watch it, unless you go to the cinema, you know, sitting at home and watching it, it's sort of, you know, not many people can do that, can they? I don't really know anybody who's got the facility to, yeah, the facility to watch 3D programs.
Everyone just stole the glasses from the cinema.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody stole glasses, didn't they, on the cinema? That's, yeah, yeah. But yeah, it never really took off, did it? 3D. Speaking of taking off, we've got an EasyJet. We'll pan it around. I'm sure there'll be a fork of lightning the minute I pan it around, but there we are. Let's go this way. Let's zoom in just a little bit. I don't want to lose the quality. We are just streaming on a phone. So this is EasyJet A320. It's off to Copenhagen. There's a 3D glasses Toy Story ride at Disney, you'd like it. Or 3D ride. Okay, yeah. See, he's off to Copenhagen as well, but interestingly he's bank left. Do the Copenhagen flights normally bank left? Yeah, normally go right, don't they, and then over Manchester. So again, probably just a weather avoidance, isn't it? So I'm hoping that I can capture a bit more lightning for you guys. Don't know if we're going to get any more. But, I do have sort of a storm app on my phone, but if I minimise this third-party streaming app that I'm using to get to YouTube, it cuts the stream off. So can't really give any updates on that, but it's sort of over the Northwich area at the minute. So yeah, I mean, it has to be a matter of time till it starts hammering it down here. Somehow we've seemed to sort of avoid it, haven't we? For now.
For now.
I'm sure I'll probably jinx that. What time is it?
It is 7:33.
So we still don't have any movement on the Ethiopian, do we? There is an Ethiopian 330 to come out, 350 sorry, 350 to come out, and the triple. Okay, the rain's coming down now. I am going to just pan the other way because the rain's coming from that direction and it'll go all over the lens, so we're just going to put it in that direction for now. But you can see what I was on about earlier. You've got sort of this band of brightness, and then right above it you've got that lovely cloud that's come right over us, and yeah, it's struggling with the exposure. I think the phone's actually doing a better job than the actual camera with the auto settings.
There's nothing for the Ethiopian.
Nothing with it. It's unknown. Yeah. It did land early this morning. It stays during the day. But yeah, we're getting quite a bit of rain now, so I think we have to make a decision as to whether we keep going or we try and find a bit of shelter. It's not saying we can't keep the stream rolling. We are running out of time to get this Japan Air though. We could have a walk further down, so at least I can sort of get a better shot for you, because if they switch to 2-3 right, we're not going to really see it from here with the phone, it's too far away. So yeah, I'm not sure what to suggest at the minute. I think while they're still on 2-3 left, we'll hang it out, but we might need to go further down as the time draws in. So Ethiopian, yeah, so that's unknown, and then of course the Japan Air, it's sort of just
7:55 still.
Seeing what happens, isn't it? So I'm just going to go quiet just for a minute because it is raining quite bad. We've got a lot of camera gear out, so we need to get that in a bag. So I'm just going to...
Is this business jet next?
So yeah, we do have a biz jet on the end, 2-3 left. Danny's been at the Haribo and she's not covered the bag. Hi Hubert, hi there, did you catch Air France 1168 Embraer landing? Seems to have a maintenance check underway at the gate. Anything to report on? We didn't catch it, I'm afraid. Not landing. Where we are, we've restricted really just for departures. What time did it land? We're just going to have a look. We may have got a photograph of it from the viewing park. We went to the viewing park this afternoon. But you know, there's a lot of kids around and families. It's very noisy. It's not really the place that I'd want to live stream. so we didn't live stream it. We did take photos, so we're just going to have a look on Flight Radar and see when that was. So we'll get back to you just in a minute. But no, we didn't get it on the live stream. We may have got it on camera. We've had quite a few aircraft return back to the gate. We had Eurowings, I think it was a 319 or 320. That went back to the gate. And we've had two since we've come over here as well. I think there was a
2E.
There was a 2E 73 and a Jet 2 321 as well. They all went back to stand. I don't know whether it was fuel allowance, you know, with the sort of emergency fuel cut-off that they have at the arrival airport, whether it was a bit hit and miss, because some of them were on the taxiway for quite a while. Some of them were there for maybe 30-40 minutes, just waiting at the end of 2-3 left. So it could have been that, or maybe they missed the slot and sort of had to wait. I mean, I doubt if all three were maintenance issues. Never know. Landed at 18:23. Oh, okay. So no, well, we would have seen it from here, but we're streaming on a phone, so we don't have much zoom range. So we wouldn't have picked it up coming in, I'm afraid. Yeah, we're just making sort of a decision now as to whether to go further down. So what time is this Air France was supposed to have left? It landed, should have been maybe about an hour until it departs, so we're going to go the other way. Other way, yeah. Yeah, so it should have left at 7, estimated 7:25, and it still hasn't left.
Not live on my diary there.
No, so I'm not sure what's happening with that one. We've got 20 minutes till runway switch over, so I think we're going to have to potentially move down a bit. Just so we can get this Japan Air for you. Don't want us to have to give up on that, so just bear with us a second. We're just going to pack a few things away. We're going to leave the stream running while we walk further down. I'll probably just put it in handheld mode so we can keep it running, but we've got a lot of gear, so we just need to bag it all up for a minute. So if any of you are curious, we did get the Blue Emirates landing. That's sort of the picture. It's not the best, of course, trying to get it off the camera screen, but and that departed about 25 minutes ago. It was running really late today, it's about 4.5 hours late, so it was nice to catch that. But yeah, we're going to just pack some things away now, and then we're going to head down a little bit, so just stay with us as we are still streaming. So we're going to head sort of east, so straight ahead, as you can see on here, as far as we can go. Of course, you get to the point where you go underneath the runway tunnel, and then it starts to drop down then as you're going underneath. So we're going to sort of try and get as far up as we can, so I can at least get a shot of this Japan Air coming out. Yeah, we're limited with the zoom, so. I'll fold the tripod and just we'll walk with it. So we've got camping chairs, we've got tripod, we've got a big back, we've got power banks, and we've got all sorts. So I'm sure they're not appreciating the rain, but we're going to keep going as far as we can, and hopefully we'll actually get quite a nice side shot. Maybe it's going to be relatively heavy. It's going all the way to Hong Kong, and it's taken the Liverpool football. We're aware, so we'll get there. And yeah, we still have Ethiopia to come out as well, so hopefully we'll catch that, but I think that's probably going to be after the runway switch at this point. So I'm pretty clumsy when it comes to walking, so you might want to stay tuned. You might actually watch me in live fall over. We've got Ryanair. And that one's off to Faro. We've got a gaggle of planes coming out. We've got an EasyJet, Iberia, another EasyJet. Looks like a Ryanair as well. Yeah, let's just take you guys a bit further down. So if you've never been to Manchester Airport, we're on the south side of the airport, just next to runway 5 right and 23 left. And it's well worth a visit if you haven't been. If you've got children or family, things like that, you can take them to the viewing park, which is on the north side of the airport. Offers pretty good views, especially of them landing. It's pretty good for that. Of course, you've got all your facilities, toilets, things to keep the kids occupied, and your refreshments and whatnot. So if you're going for the day, it's probably the better place to go. Whereas here is good if you're going for a couple of hours, or you don't mind going to the toilet in the bush. Otherwise, you are very restricted with facilities here. There isn't any. The rain's coming down quite a lot now. And I'll keep at it. So this is the channel's first live stream. So trees, and we are going to go further down, but yeah, I just need to be a bit patient with this. The problem with the time of the day that we've got, we're very limited with where we can go. The viewing park closes at 8, so that's out of options. We're too far from the car to get to Southside, sort of 2-3 left threshold. We should probably get us the closest that we can to 2-3 right when they switch. But yeah, there's not enough time. We've got time against us. Have we got Lauda? Have we got Lauda coming as well? A couple of EasyJets and Lauda. This is very fun. Oh, Callum, if you were stood here, soaking wet, basically talking to yourself. I mean, yeah, we've got viewers, but talking to yourself. It's anybody walking past probably think I'm a bit crazy. It won't be wrong, I suppose. I mean, who does this? Who stands in a field when it's raining and you can see thunder in the distance and thinks, yeah, let's carry on, let's go even further? Well, if it means we can see the Japan Air, then it's worth it, I think. And this is a brand new phone, so hopefully the rain is okay. It is weather resistant to a certain degree, but like anything, electronics and water, they only go so far. So, thanks for sticking with us while we walk further down. I think, just for the time being, once we find a little bit of a tree or something, we are going to just sort of stay there just for a couple of minutes, because the phone's very wet and I need to give it a bit of a wipe. And yeah, I don't want the stream to cut off for you guys, so let's keep going. Does anybody have an update on the Japan Air? Is it still forecast for 7:55, or have they pushed it back a bit more? We can't check anything at the moment, so we're a bit limited. somebody can check, that'd be great. It's very wet down here now. Yeah, hopefully here as well, it'll just give you a bit better action. We'll be a bit closer to the planes, especially the Airbuses. They like to take off a lot earlier. I don't know if the engines are just more powerful or whether it's just the way that they preset the sort of throttle and the weight. I don't know. At my home airport, Birmingham, Ryanair's especially, they like to use a lot of the runway. Gotta go a bit further. I've got a photographer in one of the trees, so I don't want to get in his way and be that guy to just stand in front of people. This tree just in front of us, I'm going to sort of park somewhere there just for a minute. But in the entire time that we've started walking, nothing's departed, has it? Well, actually one aircraft did. So if you can see a little bit better now, we moved a bit closer, but there are aircraft waiting. There's plenty of them, but no one's going anywhere. So I can see the Japan Air, I think. It looks like it's pushed back. Now the big question is it going to come across 2-3 right to 2-3 left? Or is it going to go up 2-3 right? But at least we're in a little bit better location. Either way, I think we'll be able to get something for you. But if it comes 2-3 left, that'll be amazing, especially here. It'll be really good. I'm going to go just a little bit further. I'm also going to stop at this tree here. But I want to sort of get rid of this white and red box. It's just there to the left. We can go a little bit further. And oh hey, the closest we can get, the better it is for you guys. So let's go. We've got landing traffic. 737 possibly. It's quite misty in the distance. But then right over by sort of the north end of the Peak District, it's quite clear. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna sort of try and park around here. What do you guys think? Do you think it'll be alright here? We want to go a bit further. I think we're alright, aren't we? It's showing on flight radar. Thank you, Julie. And there I can see I've got a Qatar in the way. So I think once that's moved, we'll probably get a view of it. Sort of standing behind this tree here, but it's not really giving us any blockage from the rain. So we just move back just a touch. For a minute. Stick you guys there. Bear with me while I sort the angle of the tripod out. Yeah, it's at the back of the control tower. So we're in a bit of shade here. I'm just going to get a microfiber cloth and just give. Does the lens look clear? Storm coming in at the same time, typical. Yeah, we've been battling the weather. Well, say battling, we've been avoiding the weather nearly all day. We've not done too bad. If you was in the stream about half an hour ago, there was fork lightning over sort of the west, and I thought that's it, it's going to be the end of the stream, but we're all right. We managed to get by. So it has pushed back. We are on 51 minutes past, so this is going to be very touch and go as to whether it's going to be a 2-3 left departure or not. I need to sort this tripod out so the actual tripod is level to the ground, otherwise when we pan round we're going to be all wonky donkey. So it's not perfect, but it'll do for what we need. I get a feeling we're going to get a 2-3 right departure here. For the amount of traffic here, I don't know how they're going to keep to the 8 o'clock cut-off point. Thanks Julie for liking and subscribing, appreciate it. It is a brand new channel, we just started streaming today, so any feedback, let us know. We are just filming on a phone, so the zoom's a little bit sort of hit and miss. We can go in a little bit, probably maybe about there, and then it really does pixelate from that moment. But, we're just going to pan around and get this EasyJet. That's a nice rotation actually, so that's okay. We're also going to get one of the cameras as well, one with a smaller lens, so we can. I'm trying to do some photography as well as the video, and getting a little bit tricky. But maybe we've got a bit of movement now. There's another EasyJet lining up, 2-3 left. No movement on the Japan Air yet, but I'll let you know as soon as I can see it moving. I can see it from where we are, so I'll let you know with an update. Do an exposure check on the camera. We don't have any space. So where's everybody watching from? If you want to put in the comments where you are, in the UK or the world even. It'd be interesting to see where you're all watching from. No doubt you're probably drier than we are. I've got my partner here with me. She's flight radar buddy, so she can tell us what's going on. Yeah, we'll keep streaming until maybe the weather gets the better of us, or even when they switch we'll see what the angle's like from here, whether it's any good or not. I've done a bit of a photography's error and not left enough space on the camera memory card for the Japan Air, so I'm just going through and clearing a few pictures.
This EasyJet is to Berlin.
EasyJet to Berlin, and then we've got the Lauda, presumably he's going to Vienna.
He is indeed,
yeah. Vienna. So we've got quite a bit. Japan Air still just stuck where he is at the minute.
Oh, we've got Stoke and Derbyshire.
Yes, we've got Stoke-on-Trent, Julie, and Kew Horsley in Hadfield, Derbyshire. So both relatively local. Is it raining there, or is it not too bad? I think Stoke, you probably had this about an hour ago. And Hadfield, maybe you're right on the edge of it probably, aren't you? Might just get away with that. So this is EasyJet. Callum's in Stafford apparently. Yes, passed over Stoke, yeah. We've sort of seen it coming in on the horizon, thinking, yeah, once we get this, you know, we're doomed. But slight adjustment on the tripod. There we go. It's a bit more level for you. It's tricky because we're on a bit of a bank, so gravity wants to take us one way, terrain wants to take us the same way, and we want to go the other. So I think we've got movement on the Japan Air. And I think it looks like we may have gone across the 2-3 right. But, oh no, we've just got somebody waiting to cross 2-3 right, so we're all right for now. It's going to be nip and tuck this, I think. The only other thing I can think of is maybe they'll stretch out the dual ops just a little bit longer because of the amount of sort of traffic that's waiting. We've also got, is that Royal Air Maroc coming out? We're going to Casablanca. I think it's somewhere behind the Japan Air. Yeah, we've got Royal Air Maroc coming out as well. Still no sign on the Ethiopian.
Yeah, Casablanca.
Yeah, still keep an eye on that. Got Sun Express waiting to cross 2-3 right. We've got something on final, so I think once that's gone over.
So coming in is a Ryanair.
Ryanair coming in. You have to bear with us, we're all struggling with the data. We're clicking on the planes on flight radar and nothing's happening. I'll just blame the network that she's on because we seem to be fine streaming. yeah, once we reach 50 subscribers, we'll be able to stream directly through YouTube. Currently, I'm using a third-party app to stream into YouTube, so I'm limited with the zoom. This phone has a 5x and 10x zoom, but I don't have access to it with this app, so we're a bit limited with the zoom. But once we can stream direct to YouTube, that'll open up a bit more flexibility, and then the stream should be a bit better for you. So this is the Lauda to Vienna. Don't worry, that tree won't be in the way when the Japan Air comes closer. We're going to move out a little bit, just for now, just to try and stay out the rain and stay where we are. So next one is Iberia Express A321neo, and he's off to Madrid.
It looks like we are in luck.
And
Japan
I don't know, he's turning left, so it's hard to say. There's no room for him, see, because of where the Logan Air is, so he's having to go a bit further down. But yeah, we're going to see now whether luck's in our side and he's going to turn right and cross over, or whether he's going to go all the way to the bottom of 2-3 right. If he goes to 2-3 right, I think he's going to have quite a wait, so I'm not sure whether they'll let departing traffic go off both runways. Is he going to bank right, turn right now, or are we out of luck and we're going to get a 2-3 right departure? Sort of slowed right down.
Yeah.
I do apologise if we get a 2-3 right departure. There's not much we can do with the delay. It's just a bit tricky, but he's making a bank, so I think we might be in luck with 2-3 left. Like I say, with all the traffic, they're limited with the taxiways that they can choose. You can't just cross 2-3 right in the middle, because we've got the Logan Air ATR and the Sun Express 73 blocking it. But yeah, he's took a slightly longer taxi out, but still looks good for 2-3 left. Got the Royal Air coming out as well. It's been a very interesting day. I'm not too sure what's going on. I would be surprised if it's solely down to weather. I've been here quite often when it's been like this, or if not probably worse weather, and it's been up as usual. So is there ATC issues in Europe, or slot traffic problems? Just don't know. But yeah, the Japan Air is now starting to make a little taxi, so I think he's going to be crossing 2-3 right very soon. We also have coming out a TUI. We've got a TUI 787-900, he's off to Tenerife, and Ethiopian has pushed as well. So we've got Ethiopian 350 coming too. So we've got quite a few heavies coming out now, which is a little bit unusual for this time of the day. So most of the stuff's gone by now. Ethiopian usually has gone by now. Of course the Japan Air is a special, so don't normally get that. But now we have on the roll the Iberia Express to Madrid. That's A321neo. So the Japan Air's just made the crossover 2-3 right, so it's coming down here. It'll be interesting to see what sort of taxiway to take him off. We're going to find out probably a couple of minutes. So this is Iberia to Madrid. And then the next aircraft to depart is EasyJet 320neo, and he's off to Amsterdam, so a nice short flight for them. He is running nearly an hour late though, so they'd already pretty much be there by now if it was on time. So just shows the sort of, not chaos, but issues the traffic's causing, just backlogging up, isn't it? We had a EasyJet earlier on. It sort of was held next to the runway for about a good hour, wasn't it?
A good hour, yeah.
About a good hour he was just waiting there. I think they wanted the gate for another aircraft, so I just had to shift him out of the way and put him somewhere. Luckily they do have the taxiway space to do so. What I find interesting is there's quite a lot of aircraft sort of waiting, but they're not extending the extra taxiways. So they're making a bit of a issue for themselves really. This EasyJet that's just coming on, sort of, is it Tango now? It could have come across a bit further down, and then that would have freed up the space for the Royal Air Maroc to do the same, and a Jet 2. It's just all sort of sandwiched up. The Japan Airlines, the Liverpool Football Club squad, apparently so, yes, off to Hong Kong. It landed earlier, about 1:45. Apparently, according to social media, it had passengers on board. Make the most of the empty aircraft. But yeah, it's off to Hong Kong to take Liverpool Football Club. And then nobody's taking the gap, are they? So everybody's sort of just piling up again. Again, we have the TUI 78 coming out. He's sort of just the other side of 23 right at the moment. And then behind that is the Ethiopian A350, which is possibly the aircraft that will end the stream. We may stay a little bit longer, depends on how the viewing goes and how the rain treats us as well. We're not too bad where we are at the minute, but again, we'll move forward a little bit out these trees once the Japan Air gets a bit closer. Just do a rain check actually, I'm not sure if it's done. It's only spitting, I think because we're under the tree, we're just getting all the drips off the leaves. So I could see Ethiopians just going behind the control tower. And apparently they're going daily, or they have gone daily, which is nice. This one's off to Geneva, and then I think it goes from Geneva to Addis Ababa. I think the other flight it does is Manchester, Marseille, and then Marseille to Addis Ababa. Well, good, yeah, Liverpool Football Club. They put it straight on remote stands when it arrived as well. There's a couple of pictures of Facebook of it. So next to take the runway is Ryanair. He's off to Krakow. So we've got another Ryanair to Krakow. It's the second one we've had in the stream. And then behind him is EasyJet to Prague, or Prague, if you've seen Come Fly With Me. Then behind that we've got a Jet 2, Logan Air ATR, Sun Express, and then the Japan Airlines behind that one. And then Royal Air Maroc. Then it's going to be a fight between Ryanair and TUI 73. Then we've got the TUI 78, and then we've got the Ethiopian 350. So a lot going on. Whether they're all going to come across to 2-3 left, who knows. I think they'd rather try and clear the traffic now rather than backlogging it up 2-3 right, because we're going to be limited with space. So this is the Ryanair off to Krakow next. And as that's happened, the rain started to come down again. Sounded quite nice, that one, didn't it? Not hanging about. 65 watching, yes, yeah, Julie, yeah, it's doing very well. Only about an hour ago we had about 3 or 4. Yep. I was contemplating what to do with the stream, but all of a sudden everybody's come in, so I'm sure you're all here to see the Japan Airlines, and that's what we're going to give you.
So it has photographs?
Yeah, so he's holding at Tango 1 now, isn't he, Japan Air, so hopefully won't be long, maybe the next 1 or 2 out. Depends what this Jet 2 does, and then we'll move out just a little bit further. My partner Danielle's going to go on camera for the Japan Air, just so we can get also some photos of it as well, because we have brought the camera along with us. So 71 watching now. If you're enjoying the stream, give it a like and subscribe. We are trying to get to 50 subscribers just so we can live stream direct to YouTube instead of going through the third-party app. This third-party app's not bad. Just give us some good feed, but we are limited with the zoom with it, so we're stuck.
Get a lot more features.
Yeah, we're just stuck really, and the features we're limited with as well. So yeah, if you could give it a sub, that would be appreciated. We get to that 50 mark, then next time we stream should be a lot better quality. For some reason YouTube allows you to stream on the desktop, no problem, you can have 1 subscriber, not an issue on the computer, but for some reason with the mobile app, nada. And the account's verified. I've had the account for years actually, but it's just, you know, use it to watch videos more than make them. So yeah, there'll be a lot more content coming up. So yeah, we do have the EasyJet on 2-3 left. He's off to Prague. Same as usual, it's just that waiting game really. But yeah, again we've got this backlog of traffic to clear I think before we go back to single ops. We've got Ethiopian yet still to cross, but again I think he's got to go further down to allow space. And then I think the Ethiopian will probably be what closes out the stream, depending on how things go. So the Japan Air does come back again. I believe I'm working for that day, but if I'm not, I'll try and get back up and we'll get another live stream. But yeah, I think it's coming back in a couple of weeks or something like that. So this is EasyJet. Quite a bit of spray building up now. So Julie's watching on the Chromebook. Is the quality okay? Does it look pretty decent? We do have Jet 2 that's jumped the queue, so that is going to be the next one that comes out. He's off to Ibiza. And then the Logan Airs took that place where the Jet 2 was, so yeah, at the very least Japan Air is going to be number 2. We've just got the runway ops car going down runway 23 right by the look of it, so we're just giving it an inspection before they switch back over. Hopefully we get the Ethiopian cross back over, but again with the space it's hard to say at the minute what they're going to do. It's very clear, good, thank you, that's good. Royal Air Morocco, yeah. The rain is coming down again. We are going to move forward a little bit, but I just want to wait until the triple's basically on the runway until we start moving, which I think, is he rolling now?
Not quite yet.
I think the Japan Air's now next. I think
Yes,
he's rolling.
he is
So
rolling.
after we've panned round this, we're gonna move out just a little bit, just to give you a slightly better angle when we pan round. Okay then, just bear with us 1 second. We're just going to go forward about 6 foot just to open up the angle. And just going to get this tripod levelled so we can pan it round properly. Just give this a test. And we're very wonky, so let's bring that down a bit. Still very wonky, aren't we? Okay. Greetings from Finland. Hello, Soda Chan. Hello from Finland. What part of Finland are you? And Liam Davis liked and subscribed on both mine and my son's account. Thank you. That's appreciated. There's going to be a lot more live streaming coming up. It's the first one, but many more to come. So your like and comments and subscriptions are appreciated. So it is Japan Air next. I just very need to quickly try and sort this tripod out. So I don't want it to go like that when we're panning round, so that's better, isn't it? That should give us a nice sweep round. There we go, yeah, we're good. So we're going to turn our eyes to Japan Air, and Ethiopian is crossing as well, so we're going to get Ethiopian coming out. Just going to do a quick camera check, so we are taking some pictures as well. And he's going. So here's the Japan Air, guys, enjoy it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as we did. That was nice, that. I think the rain added to it as well, as much as it's not very pleasant standing here, innit? You know, it gives you great sort of spray, doesn't it? It's nice. And we got some decent photos as well. So it's from Kainu area. So I have to have a look on the maps, not too sure where that is. But yeah, well, from Finland, very nice. Yeah, so we're from Staffordshire, so it's sort of central England, so in the middle of the UK. It's about as far away from the sea as you can get. Although you wouldn't think it with the amount of rain at the moment. Thank you, Julie, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for sticking with us as well. To see that is firmly gone into the clouds now, well and truly gone. Next up is Logan Air, ATR. And he's off to Aberdeen. Probably no drier there, is he? The Scottish weather.
Yeah, Ethiopian's in the queue.
And then Ethiopian as well, yeah. So I think we've been treated to an extended dual ops today. Great camera setup for that takeoff. Looking forward to more to come. Thank you, Liam. Appreciate it. Like I say, it is just on the phone, so you know, limited. But when we can get access to the direct YouTube app, then it'll be a lot better. But yeah, I appreciate it. We're quite lucky here because we can get quite close. Not any issues really to zoom too far. A bit earlier on in the stream we were quite far out, but we was going for the rotation shot. But then with the risk of them going back to 2-3 right ops, thought better come down a bit. And it is a lot better here. When we come to stream again, we'll either be here or we'll go to 2-3 left threshold where they're sort of lining up. So we'll get you guys even closer. So this is Logan Air. We're going to pan around for this one. And that one off to Aberdeen. So next up we've got the Royal Air Maroc, and it's Manchester to Casablanca. This one's quite delayed as well, isn't it? Yeah, about 2 hours delay on this one. It'd be halfway there by now, wouldn't it? Probably a bit more actually, 3/4 of the way there. And then we're going to have the Sun Express, TUI, got a Ryanair, another TUI 78, then we've got the Ethiopian A350 as well coming out rather. So the Japan Airlines is the second most tracked flight on Flight Radar. Yeah, it's well, first time I've seen Japan Airlines here at Manchester. I'm sure they probably did come on the off chance, didn't they, in the sort of 80s, 90s, 2000s maybe. Or if there was a diver at Heathrow or something like that. I'm sure one's been in him before, but it's been a very long time since we've had a Japan Airlines of anything coming to Manchester. And he will be coming back. It is returning, isn't it? I don't have a date at mind at the minute, so I can't tell you exactly. But yeah, it will be coming back. So hopefully we can stream for the return as well. And we've just hit 30 subscribers, so appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks everyone that's subscribed. We're quite a way there already to the 50, so that's fantastic. Can you zoom in for the initial park or takeoff sector? I can do, yeah. I'll zoom in and I'll let you guys be a judge of what the quality is like. It does drop massively because it's digitalised. This third-party app I'm using just limits us to the 1x lens. This S25 Ultra that we're recording on does have a 5x tele lens, which is really good. It does great video, but this app just doesn't allow us to access it, unfortunately. Hence why we want to get to the 50 subs, so we can take use of the telephoto lens. I will zoom back out if that's okay, just to give you guys some better quality. I'm going a little bit, but yeah, it's just digitally zooming at that point, and we want to avoid that where possible. So this one is the Royal Air Maroc off to Casablanca. Danny's just going to take control of the feed for this one. Again, just while we get a photo. So the next one is Sun Express off to Antalya, 737 MAX 8. So it is a lot brighter and drier in the distance, so hopefully this might stop soon, but I think stopping with the weather probably will be the dual locks as well. I think once they get this traffic cleared, they'll be switching back over. Good stream, nice to see some zoomed out shots for a change. Thanks Dave, appreciate it. Yeah, it's just a limitation we've got at the minute, but it's nice for you to actually sort of watch the plane get closer and then pan across rather than, you know, zooming all the way into the engines or right into the cockpit. You don't get the full livery of the aircraft, so it's nice to get the wider shots as well. So next one is TUI to Ibiza, 737-800. We should get some nice sound off this one. That's a long rotation out, that one, isn't it? Right to the end. That's what we like.
That spray was cool.
Yeah, it was a nice spray on that one, wasn't it? Yeah, the 737s seem to sort of go a little bit further. The Airbuses, they not so much. They like to get up and gone, don't they? Was it East Midlands Airport a couple of weeks ago? 3 or 4 747s in at the same time. And there was a Jet 2 taking off, and there mustn't have been much runway left by the time it got airborne. They were using the entire runway. it came over the top. I saw at the end of the runway, came over the top, probably 300 foot above. It was good. So next up, we have Ryanair to Paris. It's not Charles de Gaulle. It's one of the other Paris airports, BVA. Not too familiar with that one, but I'm sure it's the one that's probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from the city centre. But I get when you're paying 25 quid for your ticket, you can't complain, can you? And then behind it we've got Eurowings. Not sure if this was the one that... okay, yeah, no, this is... We did have a Eurowings earlier on that I went back to stand. It's not this one though, this is 321. So we've got the Ryanair next. That one a little bit more eager to get off the ground. Still decent rotation one. It's a lot better now we've moved further down. We've got a Swiss 321 also coming out. I'll keep you updated as to whether it crosses over 2-3 right or whether it goes down to the bottom of 2-3 right. And next up is the Eurowings. Still got a little bit of a traffic jam. So we have the Eurowings, we have the 278, we've got a Ryanair, we've got the Ethiopian 350, and then we also have 2 EasyJets, well 3 EasyJets and a Scandinavian as well. A little bit glitchy. Okay, keep us informed how it is. It may be the light, it's getting quite dull now, or maybe the rain's getting the benefit of us, really. So next up we do have the TUI 787 Dreamliner. Just making his way onto 2-3 left now. Where's this viewing spot? So we're just on south side of runway 2-3 left. If you know the area, when you're driving underneath the runways, coming from the viewing park, so from the north, when you get to the island, as you go underneath the 2 runways, you've got a hotel on the left. You can park up just outside the hotel or on the car park of the hotel if you want to pay there, and then you can walk up and then you can go across the public footpath. Sort of where the TUI is now, you can get right up to the threshold of 2-3 left. But where we are, it's a bit further down. You have to come past the fire station towards the river that goes underneath the runway and then back up again. It's a little bit hard to describe, but from the sort of roundabout where the hotel is, you could probably walk to here in about half an hour. If you know, you're relatively able. So next is for TUI 78 and he's off to Tenerife South. Hi Lily, welcome to the stream. You're just in time to get Ethiopian, which is off to Geneva. Quite late this one. Again, about 2-hour delay on this one. This one should sound pretty good as well. The 350s have a nice tone to it. We are just going to get a change of crew. Daddy's going to take over just to pan this one again, so we can just take some photos. I do love my photography, so it's I'm sort of itching at the camera with the live stream. Sort of, what do? Do I pan the camera around, or do I take the photo?
But that's why I'm here to help.
Yeah, that's why we've got a second body, so we can do both. We're still on dual ops as well, because Swiss has just made its way over. So we are being treated today. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We are trying to hit 50 subscribers, just so we can stream directly to YouTube. We do have good camera equipment as well. If the channel goes well enough, then we can look at streaming from the cameras, which will allow us much better 4K 60 FPS quality, but that's a long way off at the minute. But yeah, if the support's there, then we can do it. So yeah, next up, Ethiopian 3. Well, that was good, wasn't it? That was nice. That was full send, that, no hanging about there. We used most of the runway as well, so either it's pretty heavy or wanted to pick up some airspeed before we rotated. Try Hard's Play 0305, done both liked and sub, thank you, appreciate it. It's very much appreciated, thank you. Ollie the Wally, perfectly normal sound. Yeah, they sound good though, don't they? They're a lot better than the Dreamliners. I've just got an alarm going off. Is it still raining over there? Yes. Yeah, it's still raining. It's eased off a little bit. It is brighter in the background, but yeah, it's still raining at the moment. Sprawl was lovely. Yeah, it did sound good. It was the best sounding aircraft of the day, I think. And so the next one is Ryanair. It's another 737-800, and he's off to Milan. And then behind that we've got Scandinavian. And that one's off to Copenhagen. It's an E195. I think that's it for the heavies for now. Emirates is another hour away yet, so I'm not sure we'll be streaming that late on. As we have to get home and back to work tomorrow, so we're limited with what we can do, but we're going to stay a bit longer. We're not going to go just yet.
The traffic is starting to clear up, isn't it, though?
Yeah, they're getting rid of the backlog, aren't they?
Yeah.
Once they switch over to 2-3 right, I think we'll call it a day then. Q Worsley saying that A350 sound, wow, yeah, that was awesome, really good. We like to see it or hear it in that case, or both. So next we have the Scandinavian off to Copenhagen, Embraer 195. This will be the next to depart. They are sort of filtering through this traffic now.
A lot of delays today.
Thick and thin, aren't they? They're getting on with it now. Time's against them. We need to try and get it clear. It being a Sunday as well. So here's Scandinavian. Next up to take 23 left is EasyJet off to Milan. A320-200. And here we go. We'll be recording on the 10th of August, 7:55 AM. If I'm not working, I can do. I can't check my roster at the moment because if I'm back out of this app, then it closes the stream. So I can't check at the moment. What day does August 10th fall on? Sunday, 7:55 AM on a Sunday. If we're not working, we'll be here. Are you flying out, or is there something you want me to catch? The next one is another EasyJet, another 320, and this one's off to Barcelona. It's on a TUI flight to Mallorca. Is it Menorca? Mallorca? I never know how to pronounce that. 787. Thanks, Callum. Yeah, if we're not working, we'll be here. I'll schedule it so you'll be able to see up front. And yeah, if things go pretty well, then we'll make a Facebook page, and then of course if you follow it there, we can keep you up to date with when the next streams are. But if you look the night before, if we'll be here, then it'll be scheduled on there, but we'll try to make it for you. If we're not working, we'll come over. 38 subs now, 12 off. Yes, yeah, not far off that 50k. I've got one shot left on the camera, so I think we're good. Yeah. Yeah, we're nearly there. We're nearly there to the 50 sub count. I don't want to be that one to keep asking. You know what to do if you haven't subscribed already. So yeah, this one's EasyJet. And he's off to Barcelona. And then behind that is Swiss 321. You're very good at the whole broadcasting thing. Some people just stand there and film. Well, it's important to give you content, isn't it? You know, it's all right just showing the planes, but I think the commentary is part of it. You wouldn't sit and watch the football without the commentators, would you? You know, it's not that they really give access for you to do that, but I think it wouldn't be the same, would it? So thanks. So next up is the Swiss 321 off to Zurich. And it's been a while since we've got a shot of a 321 now, so we're going to use the camera for this. Okay, they're going to be in the Ibis at Terminal 2 the night before. Smashing. Enjoy it. Yeah, we'll try to be here. Should be on dual ops as well at that time, shouldn't they? I think so. We'll try and get a nice close up. And if we are streaming, drop into the chat before you depart and let us know what side you're sitting on. If you're on the left hand side and we're at south side, we'll try and zoom into where you are. So this one's Swiss 321. It's off to Zurich. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Just drop yourself in there, and then we can try and zoom in for you. So up next we've got another EasyJet off to Paris, Charles de Gaulle, A320-200, and we're still on dual ops. We're still haven't given up, have they?
Not just yet. 2 Ryanairs have just come over.
Yeah, still getting all the action. Luckily the rain's stopped now. I think we've seen the back end of it. Yeah. It is clearer behind us. So we're still going to get some spray though. Here's the next one, EasyJet. Yeah, as you can see by the sky, we've hit the back end of the rain now. It's much clearer. So we've got a couple of TUIs next. So we've got first one to Dalaman, and then the second one, when flight radar decides it wants to load. I'm going to have to get the backup phone onto a better network off to Corfu.
EasyJet is joining the queue.
We've got another crossover, EasyJet. What's your favourite aircraft? Overall, favourite aircraft, a lot of people will probably knock me for it, but ATR-72, they're just lovely aircraft. Really, really nice. But if I was to exclude that, it's, you know, everyone likes the 747, it'd be easy to say that, wouldn't it? Probably the 350. I think the 350's probably got to be the next on the list. Sound great. They're new. We've got them for years to come. What's your favourite? What's your favourite aircraft? Appreciate what you're doing in the stream in the rain. Thank you. Yeah, the weather doesn't particularly bother me. I mean, it might bother the tech that we're using, but I suppose the advantage with the phone, they're relatively resistant, aren't they? When you've got proper cameras and you've got wires connected to it to go to, you know, external sources and whatnot, we've got a lot of things to think about. So I understand the people that, you know, pack up when it rains, because, you know, as we all know, the water's the worst enemy for electronics. But yeah, no, it's no problem. I'd be here every day of the week if I could, regardless of the weather.
So this next TUI was one that went back to the gate.
Okay, so the next TUI is the one that went back to the gate, to Corfu. So that's got quite a delay, hasn't it? Like 2.5 hour delay on this one. So they're going to want to get moving, aren't they? It loves a 330. Yeah, the 330 is nice, isn't it? They are nice. They are very nice. Yeah, when just as they lift off the ground and the wheels tilt back, like you say. Yeah, they're nice. They are good. Where will your next live stream be from? Hard to say. It would either be Manchester, East Midlands or Birmingham. East Midlands is good, but it's quiet, so you get a nice variety of what comes in, but sometimes it can be half an hour until something lands or departs, and yeah, I don't know. Is that good enough, content? Don't get me wrong, if there's a special coming in or something worth going to see, then absolutely we'll be there. This too is making a bit of a hack. He almost went toga there just to turn right, and he's still not level with the runway. So the next stream will probably either be Manchester, probably be here again, potentially Birmingham. We sort of live in between the two, right in the middle. So yeah, we could go either way. Birmingham has its advantages. It does have quite a lot of cargo action, 747s, 76 with a Maersk. We still do get the A380 as well, although don't really get any of the special livery ones. So yeah, it just depends when I have a day off work, what's coming in, where to go. But yeah, either here or Birmingham. Thank you, appreciate it. Thanks for the comment. Yeah, all your comments are greatly appreciated. And even those just lurking, those that don't want to comment or don't put anything in, welcome still, because I'm like it at home, can't lie. Just sit with YouTube on the telly. You don't want to mess around with the remote, typing in what you want to say, or you might be cooking your tea or whatever. Yes, I do have tea this late in the day, but a lot of people don't. But yeah, so you're going to be doing other things, aren't you? So I get that you're not going to want to be there like, oh yeah, great stream or things like that. So yeah, so hello to everybody, and thanks even if you're just watching. It is appreciated. So close to 50 subscribers. We'll do a subscriber check. We'll have a look. We are, yeah, 44. The number to Lewis Hamilton, isn't it? 44.
It is, yeah.
Do love me F1 as well. Do like a bit of F1. Yeah, so we're not far off. Who knows? Maybe we'll hit it before the stream closes.
Maybe.
That would be a milestone and a half. I expected maybe to get a couple of subs at max, but to nearly reach that 50 already. Well, that's amazing. So Tui's given up by the look of it. He's given up again. So if that's right, that's his second attempt that he's given up on. So there are going to be some pretty peeved off passengers on this flight, isn't there? You just want to get yourself on holiday. Where you're there for 5 days or a week, and well, if it doesn't go out back tonight, you've lost yourself a day, haven't you? It goes out in the morning. By the time you get there and unload, you've lost half your day. You absolutely love F1, yeah, smashing. So who are you rooting for? Who are you rooting for? It's been pretty decent this season, hasn't it? I mean, the race in Silverstone was probably one of the best for a good while, wasn't it? Good while.
I only started last year.
Yeah, you only started last year, but yeah. I mean, Silverstone always normally,
it's a good
provides a good atmosphere at the very least, and then it's a bit of action, great. But I mean, Hulk to get his first podium, it was amazing. Yeah. It's a shame that McLaren didn't give a little bit more. To them on the podium. He sort of was to their own self, weren't they? Yeah. And then Hulk was just sort of standing there a bit. Yeah, hello, yeah. But there we are. He's done it, hasn't he? He's done it. And let's hope Audi's relatively competitive next year. And, maybe it'll be the first of quite a few more. Who knows? Yeah. They've made a massive milestone since the start of the year. Yeah. Running around at the back to sort of. Getting on the edge of the points. Yeah. Then to the point of regularly being in the points the last few races for them, haven't they? And then the podium. I know there's always a bit of luck involved, isn't there? Strategy. But hey, look at Lewis behind him. He couldn't get past him, could he? No. He couldn't get past him. So the pace was there.
Right, we've got no movement so far.
No movement, yeah. So Tui's gave up again. We've got a Ryanair which is maybe looking at crossing over. I just can't see them taking off on 2-3 right while there's still traffic waiting up 2-3 left. I would just be very surprised. So we do have a BA shuttle just arriving. right in the distance.
He's just landed from London.
Yeah, London Heathrow. A320. So Ryanair's the next one to have a go. And he's off to Porto. When is the A380 going? It's due out, I think, normally about 9:30. Not that far away now, is it? It's 10:50 now. Easy to lose track of time doing this. It's 10:50 already. Yeah. Got to be in work in 12 hours. Oh well.
Oh, estimated 9:15.
9:15.
So at the moment it's on time.
Yeah, can't see why we can't hang around for it. As we said, the Ethiopian was going to be the last one to the stream, but hey,
We're
it's
still here.
the view account's worth staying for, and it stopped raining. Here's Ryanair anyway, off to Porto. It's the next departure. If we're lucky, we may get the 380 come across here, if we've still got the traffic to clear. We'll see how it goes. Feedback from that departure. On my end it looked like it went a bit stuttery as I was panning round. I don't know whether it's the light just getting a bit low now for the stream, or whether it was just something on my end. Did anybody else experience it? Yeah, I wouldn't want to be one of them passengers on the 2A. No. So let's just have a look. When was he due to actually depart? 5:15.
Ooh.
It's a 3.5 hour delay, and then you're turning back round to go back to the terminal again.
Yeah, I'm not going to be happy.
I don't get how the aerodynamics work on the 380. I feel it's too big, so I didn't. You didn't get the. Okay, yeah, cool. So it was just something my end. That's fine, no problem. Yeah, the 380. The fact it takes off is it's amazing, isn't it? But I suppose it's a bit like these big cruise liners and container ships. You know, they're however many thousands and thousands of tons, and they just float. It's just the physics, isn't it, and how things work. It's fascinating, really. It's beyond my expertise. So next one, Ryanair to Ibiza. Departing now. There was someone a little earlier on in the chat inquiring about the Air France. I think he's now on his way out. So whatever it was an easy fix if they were looking at any maintenance. Any of you that are on Flight Radar, there's an EasyJet ride on 23 left about to depart, and behind it's a Logan Air, and yeah, he's directly behind it. You wouldn't want to be in that ATR, would you, right at the front, especially if he goes toga full throttle to apply the parking brake. So near 100 views, that's amazing. Really hovering close to it. When the Japan Air left as well, we was close to the 100 view mark.
Oh, we did hit 100.
Oh, we hit 100?
We hit 100.
Oh, we hit 100?
We got up to, I think, 108.
Perfect. That's amazing. Amazing. It's going to fluctuate. People are going to hop in and out, you know, and I get it. When there's something decent departing, you're going to want to quickly have a look. So we've got something arriving on 23 right. There's a couple of EasyJet coming out as well, and Scandinavian as well. I'm not sure if they're going a 23 right or whether they're going to cross over. I think we might start to hit the single ops.
Coming in is Ryanair from Derry.
Derry. So we've seen one go out to Derry and one in from Derry. We are now starting to see 2-3 right departures, I believe. Scandinavians going all the way down to the bottom. So we have just reached that.
So, subscriber check.
Yeah.
We've hit 50.
We've hit 50. Thank you everybody for subscribing. That's amazing. In one day. Well, in a couple of hours really. That's awesome. Thank you everyone. So next stream we'll have a lot more options available. So that's fantastic. Short rotation on the EasyJet, yeah. A lot of people are they're wanting to get gone now, aren't they? They're wanting to get gone. Those TUI passengers are probably sleeping in there with the delay has been, yeah, probably. They're not going to be very happy, are they? 50 subs, yeah, smashing. Can't believe it. It's
absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's such a small number to these big channels, but to us it's amazing for just a couple of hours of streaming. It just gives us a lot more options. And this one is a Loganair. And he's off to Inverness. Lovely place, Inverness. Did my eyes deceive me, or was that a 42? Was that an ATR 42?
ATR 42?
It was. Yeah, it looked a bit small. Hello to SBY, welcome to the stream. We are unfortunately going across to single runway ops now. We are going to hang around for Emirates though. We will hang around for Emirates, although it will be rotating in the distance. We'll get a nice side shot. We'll sort of pan across and go over there. So yeah, we will stay for that, but I think we will have to go then because it'll be too dark for anything after that. Hello Real Farmer, hello there, how are you? Very Star Wars, huh? Hello there.
Hello there.
I love the sound of the props, yeah, they're lovely, aren't they? The Dash 8s were nice as well, I think, other than the Lux Air. Don't really get any Dash 8s in there now, of course, with Flybe going the way they did. But that's the aircraft industry, isn't it? There's a lot of airlines come and go, and I think it's why it's important either to embrace, you know, these TUIs or, you know, your Euro wings and things like that, because one day they might go. I mean, who thought that, you know, sort of Monarch and whatnot were going to go? Thomas Cook, right? Just all happened, didn't it? So yeah, just try and capture everything you can. Even your high street, you know, take a photo down the high street, because, you know, you never know, in 30 years time you'll look back at that picture and think, wow, remember when the McDonald's was there, or charity shop and things like that. It will change. It will change. When will the date be for the next stream? Potentially next Saturday. It's a bit of a way yet, but yeah, next Saturday we can do a stream. Maybe London Heathrow. Maybe. Because I think it'd be good to do a Myrtle Avenue stream, wouldn't it? It'd be good to do a Myrtle Avenue stream. Well, we've not been to Heathrow since May last year, so we're way overdue. We keep saying we're going to go down, but it's London. It's easy to put it off, isn't it? Traffic, people, busyness. But I think with the channel we should do it, especially on a Saturday. It'd be a good day to stream. So Ryanair to Dublin. So Real Farmer says, all good, thank you. That's good, I'm glad. Just sat down and eating my roast with my own beef. Ooh. Awesome, can't beat that, can you? Then back out to do an overnight silage chop. Awesome. Yeah, you can't beat that, can you? Right from the home. Well, enjoy it. Where are you from, Real Farmer, if you don't mind me asking? What country are you viewing from? So next up we have a Aer Lingus regional operated by Emerald Air. It's going to Belfast. This looks like it's going to be the last aircraft of 23 left. Departures. Then we're going to be going across to 23 right. But we'll see what it's like when they rotate. It's going to be really far away. We can walk down a little bit further, but I don't think it's really going to make much difference because of the lack of zoom on the camera. But we'll see what happens. This is the ATR next. So Real Farmer is from the Cotswolds. Lovely part of, well, the world, isn't it? The Cotswolds. Really nice. 30 minutes from Clarkson's Farm. Somewhere we need to visit.
We do.
When you look on the internet, it's so busy, isn't it? Especially this time of the year. You know, there's queues and everything, and it sort of puts you off, but at the same time, got to be there, haven't you? Welcome, Simon Lonslow, Aviation. Good evening, everybody. Yes, a good evening it is as well. The weather's eased off, so that's good. The rain's gone, but so is the 2-3 left off as well. But we'll see how this goes. I think first off 2-3 right is the potentially Scandinavian. We've just lost it on radar at the minute, just having a look. What an EasyJet down there. And potentially the Scandinavian first. So anybody waiting, we are staying for the Emirates. We are going to get the Emirates departure.
Right, it's still past 9.
Yeah, only 15 minutes away now, all being well. And that'll be the second A380 of the stream. We didn't quite catch the morning one. Departing. Is Japan Airlines a regular flight to... No, it's not. No, it's just a charter flight for Liverpool Football Club. It is coming back in a couple of weeks to bring them back, but yeah, just one-offs as usual really. I mean, it'd be lovely, wouldn't it, and there goes the runway lights. That's just confirmation that we've switched across to single ops. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a regular service, even if it was twice a week, once a week, you know, we'd take it, wouldn't we? But it's like everything, isn't it? It all goes to London. ANA, Japan Air. All there. So yeah, Scandinavian looks like it's going to be the first one to depart, 2-3 right. Apologies, it is going to be very far away. I don't know how good this is going to be to view. We are streaming on a phone, and we are limited to just one of the lenses due to the software that we're using. However, we've hit the 50 subscriber mark, so next live stream we'll have more flexibility with what we can do. I think the 2E is now taking advantage of crossing the runway. Wouldn't really want to be the stewardesses on that plane. Telling everybody that we're going back to stand again. You can understand people's frustration, you know. You just want to get on holiday, don't you? And being delayed. But these things do happen from time to time. Can't be helped. So I'm just going to go in a little bit on the zoom. Let us know if it's not very clear and I'll come back out, but I'm just going to try and just get a little bit extra for you guys. It's again limited. But, So yeah, they did extend, didn't they, just to clear the backlog, which you can understand why.
Yeah. There was a lot left over.
Yeah. Sure, the residents of Mobley weren't very pleased about it, but there we are. Happens,
They
doesn't
live
it?
near an airport.
Yeah. So now we do have the Scandinavian departing. Right in the distance, it is quite far. But yeah, best we can do, really. What have you missed? Nothing really. It's just they've switched across to single locks. So yeah, everything's gone now. But yeah, it's really far in the distance, as you can see now. Still think it's worth sticking around for the 380.
So that one was off to Stockholm.
So
This EasyJet is off to Alicante.
Alicante. Yeah, it's probably worth still sticking around for the Emirates. It's going to be a lot bigger in frame, isn't it, than that? So we'll still get a view of it as long as it doesn't get too dark. We will keep you up to date with the Emirates
So there's a
departure.
TUI from Catalonia coming in.
TUI coming in, yeah. And what have we got next coming out? It's going to be all little small planes coming out other than the Emirates. I think we might have a Qatar as well, maybe. I'm not sure if it's after the Emirates though. But I think as far as heavy goes, there's not much else around there.
The next one is Air France.
Air France. Okay, yes, so this is the one that had the issue, wasn't it? So hopefully all is okay now and they're on the way.
Yeah, Qatar is 9:40.
Yeah, so we won't be here for the Qatar. Yeah, other than the Emirates, Qatar's nothing else now. Hi all, hope I haven't missed much. Hello Roxana. You missed the Japan Airlines taking off. It was probably about an hour ago now, wasn't it? I think you may be able to rewind the stream, potentially. Have a look. You might be able to scale back the video. We had Japan Air 777 departure. We had the Emirates destination Dubai departure as well.
Yeah.
We had some heavies as well. We had Ethiopian 350. We had a Turkish 330. Kieran saying Byman's due out anytime now as well. Yes, it is 9 PM. So yeah, so there is Byman Bangladesh as well. Thanks for that, Kieran. So we might see that as well. Well, depends how much there is on the delays. Of course, there has been a lot of delays today. I know they've cleared up the backlog traffic, but in terms of staffing and things like that, they still might be delayed trying to unload and offload the aircraft. So we will keep going for now, but we can't promise anything. Once it gets too dark for the camera, we'll have to call it quits. So next to depart is the Air France to Charles de Gaulle. This is going to be up very, very quickly. Honestly, I think you guys are the best live plane spotters I've ever watched. You listen to everyone, and like many, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I always try and put the effort into. You know, it's always easier when there's less people commenting. Of course, when you watch these big channels and there's lots of people commenting, it is easy for them to miss you, isn't it? But one thing I will say: the people that only talk to the people that are members, I don't quite agree with that personally. I get that they have to make a living. And as a business point of view, you can understand that, can't you, really? But it's nice to sort of keep everybody involved. As long as, if I see the comment, I will read it out and I will reply. You know, there might be a time where I miss your comment, but if I do, just put it back in again, and I'll probably see it the second time around. But yeah, the people that have thousands of people watching at one stage, it is difficult for them to keep up, you know, it is awkward. But that's where the other people should tune in.
Yeah.
You know, normally the big YouTubers, not naming anybody whatsoever, but normally the big YouTubers, they'll have someone else with them. There's only really sort of Big Jet TV, okay, has Jerry, but she's not actually there on site.
Yeah.
There's Jerry, and then there's Simon Lowe, who's on his own as well, so you know they can't possibly reply to everybody. It's just, it's too difficult. Yeah. But yeah.
At least we've got 2 eyes on the screen.
Yeah, we've got 2 eyes on the screen. Once YouTube's up and running in terms of the feeding directly to it, which we'll get that sorted now, we've got the sub count, we will have our moderator Callum, who will be able to manage the chat.
Yep.
And if any comments are missed, he might be able to answer them for you if we can't. Yeah, try to get to you all if we can.
Right, so this is EasyJet to Nice.
EasyJet to Nice. Hello, Callum.
Speaking of Callum.
How is ATC doing up there? I'd imagine they're probably having a well-earned sort of mini break. I bet they've had their hands tied all day, haven't they, with all the traffic and the things to go on. They've not had an easy day up there, have they? That's for sure. But they've done a fantastic job, haven't they? They've got everybody out. So props to them for that. No, it didn't, Callum. It didn't, did it? It didn't take long at all. Extremely surprised, really, but there you go. I suppose the content must be good if people want to watch it, you know, so that's good to us. But yeah, next stream, maybe London Heathrow. If not, we'll come back here. We need to be streaming somewhere where there's a bit of action. Birmingham's got variety, but it's a bit quieter, and East Midlands, I think it's too quiet to stream, personally. Appreciate ATC, they make every airport safe and work long hour shifts. They do. They have a lot of, you know, a lot of responsibility, as everybody does at the airport, you know. People at ATC, the pilots, all the ground staff that keep the airport operating. You know, everybody works together, don't they, as the team, to bring it together. It's like your Formula 1 team. You have them 2 drivers, but behind the scenes there's an awful lot of people that are required, you know, to do what's necessary. Logan Air, yeah, not sure where he's off to. Quite a couple of Logan Airs, haven't we? Recently. So hopefully Emirates will be pushing back soon. It's scheduled in a couple of minutes, but we know what Emirates is like.
Yes. And
it's very rarely on time, is it? Not knocking them at all, but you know, they are normally late, aren't they? So I expect to be a bit late, but the light is dropping now, so we will only be able to keep going for so long.
So this is
Ryanair off to Seville, 737-800. So is anybody in the chat going anywhere on holiday? Are you going anywhere on a plane soon? Have you got anything booked? Got anything in mind even that you want to do? We're looking at Seattle and Alaska, but that's not till next year. Of course, if the streams go well, there will be streams there.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's till next year. Yeah, I actually want to be a pilot, ATC or ground crew at some point. I've enjoyed aviation since I was like a toddler. Yeah, same. Yeah, it's in your blood, isn't it? you know, once you get into it as a kid, you know, I mean, my dad got me into it really, and stuck with you, stuck for life, but keeps you going. Does keep you going. So yeah, off to Menorca. When are you going? Oh yeah, you're going next week, aren't you? On the 10th of August. Ignore me. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. We are both ill as well. We're both full of a cold, so we're battling really. And with this live stream malarkey, you don't have a chance to have a drink and food.
No.
You don't have a chance. So yeah, we're battling. But yeah, no, that'll be awesome, won't it? Will be awesome. And the Dreamliner as well. Kieran's got nothing planned for the rest of the year. I did manage to get away to Malta over Easter this year. Very nice. Yeah, we've watched quite a few content in Malta, haven't we, recently?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, nice place. Very nice place. So the light is fading pretty quickly now. I think we've got to have hit sunset now, haven't we? 9:15. Sure, we've probably just gone past sunset actually. So let's see what happens. Have we got any update on the Bangladesh? 9:16.
9:16. It's saying.
So he's being pushed back by the look of it.
Oh, he is. Yep.
Yeah. So we do have the Bangladesh pushing back. 787.
No sign of the Emirates though yet.
No sign yet.
Still estimated at 1/4 past.
Yeah, Byman, come on radar. Yeah, just pushing back, so should be 5 minutes, hasn't it? When it'll be with us.
Yep.
Hopefully Emirates is not far behind that as well.
Oh. We do have a KLM coming in from Amsterdam.
Is he one that stops over? Or does it go out the same evening? So look. Yeah, he's a night stopper, isn't he, by the look of that? He's due out in the morning and at 6 o'clock. Yeah, we're sorry we can't get you any closer. But, I'm sure when the 380 takes off it'll still be a decent size in the screen. But, yeah, they will have to try and get it up soon, otherwise we might miss it. Also coming out, we've got Jet 2 and a Lufthansa. The Lufthansa is a 321 and the Jet 2 is 321 Neo. Of course, it's quite part of Manchester Airport now, isn't it, where everything's pretty much gone, and over the next sort of, well, throughout the hours there'll be a lot of arrivals. Everything that's took off during the afternoon will be coming back. As far as departures, they're very sparse now, aren't they?
Yeah.
I love the airport when all the lights come on at night. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It is nice.
When they turn the runway lights on, I like that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure whether it's the back of the Emirates there's a light, or whether it's right behind that.
I'm not too sure.
So maybe we'll be getting it departing soon.
No, he's not live just yet.
It's not far off though.
No.
All the strobes on the wings. Yeah, especially the 7.8s. The 787s with the lights on, the strobe lights. Hopefully we'll get it with the Bangladesh. So we do have a Ryanair leaving. It's off to Cork. A nice local flight just over to Ireland. About an hour, isn't it, from here? And that's next to depart.
Is moving.
Yeah. So Bangladesh is pushed back, so it shouldn't be too long now until it's with us. So that's one of two heavies that we're going to get to close the stream. Bangladesh being the one, and then the Emirates A380 being the other. So next up we have Sun Express, Manchester to Dalaman, 737 MAX 8. Just over an hour late on this one. I'll smash in. Appreciate it. What are you watching on the phone and the television as well, or are you watching on a console? One for the chat, one for the view, and the view is my TV and the chat is my iPad. Cool. That's handy, isn't it? Because then you can sort of just fluctuate between the two. Yeah, because watching on the TV, it is a pain to try and make a comment, isn't it? Typing with a remote, unless you've got your, you know, like you say, your iPad or your phone synced to it. You can do a bit of both. That's up to all the pilots. They certainly have such a stressful job, but rewarding at the same time. Yeah, it's it's a very mixed bag job, isn't it? Really. I follow quite a few pilots on YouTube, and you know they say it's not all it cracks out to be. You know, there's a lot of stress involved, and well, of course you've got a lot of people's lives at stake as well. And you know there are things, of course, that can go wrong, like everything, but. Yeah, they do have a stressful job, and of course, especially the you know, the long distance flights as well, away from the family, long periods of time. You know, it must be difficult for some people. I mean, yeah, great for the traveller, but for the family members.
Right, this is Lufthansa to Frankfurt.
Yeah, so 321, isn't it?
Yes.
even though it landed on time. Of course, you've got to bear in mind with the delayed dinner time Emirates, the staff, you know,
they need their rest time.
Yeah, they may have had a break, or they may have had to work overtime or switch staff members. You never know, do you, how it goes. But just because it landed on time didn't mean it was going to necessarily leave on time. So we'll see. We're going to get the buyman anyway. We're going to get Bangladesh, and he is on his way. It is taxiing. We do also have to be aware of getting back to the car as well, because there's no light here, as you've gathered. So walking back down, we've got to make sure we've got a little bit of light to get back. If I was a pilot, I would literally bring my family everywhere. They would be loving life. Yeah, it would be great, wouldn't it? If, you know, if you could afford to, and take them round with you. Absolutely.
Let them explore the world as well.
Yeah. Don't think the pay is that good though, is it, to do that?
Oh.
If you're a pilot, can you bring your family for free? There'll certainly be discounts, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely discounts. Even ground staff get good discounts on some airlines, so I would imagine, those on board, they're going to get a decent discount, aren't they? But, you know, how often can you make advantage of that discount? You know, you may not be able to take them everywhere. You know, you might have 2 or 3 a year that you can play with. I don't really know if there's anybody that works at the airport. Maybe they can give us some insights onto that. But of course, like everything, there is a limit, isn't there? I did go standby once to Orlando Sanford, and it literally was standby. If the seats were available, we could go. If there wasn't, then we'd have to wait for the next flight. But when you get a discounted rate, you can't complain, really. You know, you take what's given. But luckily, coming there and going back, there was 4 of us, and no problem. We got on and coming back. But, it's not always a guarantee.
Yeah, that'll be the first offload if they're needed.
Yeah. So we've got Jet 2 to Bodrum now. We've got sight of the Bangladesh. He is taxiing in the background. It's just about to go past the control tower. Again, too far for the phone to get us in. But, Jet 928. And unfortunately, still no sign of the Emirates. There is a delay on that, I'm afraid. So I don't think we're going to be able to squeeze it in unless they start pushing it back between now and when the Bangladesh leaves. We are going to have to cut it short there. But if you want to see a 380 departure, rewind the stream back. We had the destination Dubai livery. It was quite late departing. Was it about 6:15? Something like that. It departed, and we got a good rotation shot of that. So if you want to see one depart, watch that one, because I don't think we're going to be able to get this other one for you. So the Bangladesh is just crossing in front of the Emirates now. It's just going in front of it. It's got the logo light on the right hand side of the aircraft, so hopefully it's got it on the left as well. Hopefully show up quite nicely on the stream. I might zoom in a little bit for you. Don't want to go too mad with the digital zoom, but I'll try and get you a little bit closer. Yeah, we don't have much to play with, but next stream it will be a lot better. So we have a Ryanair going short. He's off to Berlin. It's not going the full length of the runway, so it'll be a little bit of a later rotation. A fantastic camera angle. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. It'd be nice if we could get a little bit closer, but again, for a phone, we can't complain given the limitations we've got at the minute. But yeah, you know, it is nice being able to see the whole airport, isn't it? Let me just pan a little bit further to the left. So where the Ryanair's just on your far left of the screen, that is where the viewing park is, just behind there. And then you've got the control tower, the Jet 2 hangar, and then all the terminals with all the lights as well. So this one is the Ryanair. And it's the Berlin flight. Oh, he's going quite long, this one.
Aren't you new YouTubers?
Yes, we are. We are new YouTubers, yeah. So the YouTube channel I've had for many, many years, but only to sort of watch content on, not to actually create content on. If you go back into the YouTube videos, there is some like old gameplay footage, things like that, but nothing related to like real life aircraft. But the channel was changed from my actual name to the focus on the aviation, especially for the streams and the aviation content. So we do have arriving traffic, which is another KLM from Amsterdam. This time a 321 Neo. So they're getting about a bit now, these new 321 Neos. Wish you the best of luck with your YouTube career and that you'll get famous. Thank you. Maybe one day, yeah. And we'll remember the people that were there right from the beginning as well. Yeah. You know, you guys are what will make it at the end of the day. You know, I mean, I'll appreciate every subscriber and every viewer, whether you're commenting or you're just watching. You know, it's amazing to just have the you know, the view count and the interest. But we'll see how it goes. It's something I've wanted to do for years and years, but you know, things get in the way, don't they? Work get in the way, finances can get in the way. But if things go well, maybe sort of towards the end of the year, it can become a lot more common. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, the people in there from the beginning today, you know, you'll be remembered definitely, because that's where it started from, really.
This is the beginning.
Yeah. So that is your KLM from Amsterdam, 321 Neo. Very quiet, aren't they? So we do have Bangladesh near the end of the runway, but we do have a Ryanair that's going to jump the queue and go ahead. We do have something coming in on finals as well. It's just banking around coming from the north, so we'll probably get this Ryanair out and maybe they'll squeeze the Buyman, but may have to wait for the Ryanair landing to get the Buyman coming out. Unfortunately, still no activity on the Emirates 380, so we are going to have to give that one a miss, I'm afraid. But they're here 3 times a day, so we'll get them again, no problem. So this is your Ryanair. And he's off to Brussels. Bye until next time. Great live stream. I hope you feel better very soon. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in and subscribing and liking. I appreciate it. We'll do our best to get better, and next Saturday we will be streaming. We're not too sure yet where, maybe Heathrow, if not Manchester. So if you want to tune back in then, that's when we'll be live next.
Looks like Bangladesh is going.
Bangladesh is off, yeah.
Yeah,
He's next.
he's going.
Tryhards, I finished the first year of high school on Friday, now on the 6-week break.
Oh,
Enjoy it. There's
lovely.
nothing better than the 6-week break. My mum is so happy, not. She'll love you and cherish you and your brother. The young years are precious, aren't they? She'll miss you when you move out, I'm sure. But yeah, this is the Dubai, Bangladesh anyway. And we'll just stay with this one while it banks right. And that aircraft will probably be just about to land when I get up for work in the morning. And then we got the Ryanair departure banking left as well, so we've got the two there. Okay, so we're just going to pan back round to the airport terminal. I'm just going to close off the stream now because we are struggling with the light and we do have to get home at some point. As much as I would love to just stay here all night, we have to get going. But yeah, I've been your host, and alongside me has been Danny. Give us all the flight radar information and the panning when we've been doing the photography as well. So her help's greatly appreciated. And then to everybody that's tuned in, literally everybody that's tuned in, again, whether you've been a lurker, a subscriber, a liker, a commenter, appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching some planes at Manchester Airport. Anybody who's not long tuned in, if you rewind the stream back, there's a lot of good action from sort of 5 to 6 o'clock. We had Emirates a380 in the destination Dubai livery. We had the 777 Japan Airlines, Ethiopian 350, Turkish 330, and loads more, usual 2E78s and things like that. It was a really good stream. But we will be back next Saturday, and we will put in the schedule where we are, whether we're going to be at Heathrow or at Manchester. But yeah, until then, thanks everybody, and a big thanks as well to Callum for just lurking around in the background. I know you're there. And hopefully my dad as well. I love you. I hope you're there. But yeah, until next time, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Was good?
I am so proud of you.
Hang on,
Right?
it's still ending, I think, isn't it?